Hey everyone, this is Anson from AnsonAlex.com. Today I want to take a few minutes to discuss with you what's going on with Facebook so far in 2012. We've seen a lot of changes to Facebook over the last 6 months, and there's also been a lot of buzz in the social media industry about the Facebook IPO, the Instagram buyout, and a whole bunch of organizational stuff that's going on with Facebook. First of all, if we talk about the IPO, that's definitely going to happen. There's a few rumors out there that say it's not, but it's going to happen very shortly, and there's going to be some changes from it. You're going to see a lot more advertisements in Facebook. I don't think the users are going to like that, but Facebook's going to have investors that they need to make happy, so they're going to be trying to make a lot more money. You also might see the rise of a Facebook premium service that might run ad-free and maybe offer a few additional features. It'll be interesting to see what happens, but there's definitely going to be changes with Facebook when this IPO goes through. A couple of the big things. Obviously, most of you have heard about Timeline if you don't already have it. It was an update that was announced in September of 2011 and available for developers right away. Facebook claimed that they were going to release the update to users within the next few weeks. That never happened. Months went by, 3 or 4 months, and the update finally started to get rolled out to all users in early 2012. Unfortunately for Facebook, it might have backfired a little bit because a lot of the users are very upset. I have a few articles on my site that are just getting railed with comments about how they hate Facebook Timeline, they're going to quit Facebook. I personally like the update, but I can see why a lot of people are disappointed with it, and to me the worst part about it has been the disorganization and the lack of communication from Facebook on what's going on with the update, not giving their users a choice if they want to update or not. And we're really just kind of seeing Facebook unravel at the seams in terms of a company and the organization and the executives within the company not communicating with their users. I experienced the same thing with the activity feed update, that real-time activity ticker. I received it back in October for about 2 days, then it went away, and I lost it for 4 months. I'm actually a Facebook developer. I didn't have the update. A lot of my friends and family had it who've never developed for Facebook, and then all of a sudden it came back 4 months later, no messages, nothing. It just was not there, and then it was there. So there's really a lot of disorganization with these Facebook updates. Obviously, another big thing that we've heard about lately is the Instagram buyout. A lot of people are claiming that Facebook paid way too much for Instagram, which may be true, but what does Instagram really provide for Facebook? Well, one thing that I believe is I think Mark Zuckerberg and the Facebook executives may have seen Instagram as a competitor. Facebook wants everybody to use Facebook for anything social, and a lot of people were using Instagram to upload their photos because they can do some editing and stuff. So Mark Zuckerberg might have just wanted to swallow up one of his competitors, which he did. But it also provides Facebook with an experienced mobile development team, which is something that they've been lacking. If you've used their Facebook app on either your iPhone or Android, you'll notice it's very slow, it's very clunky, it just doesn't work very well. So by purchasing Instagram, Facebook acquires a very experienced team of mobile developers, which will help them when they do go for their IPO and they have investors that they need to satisfy. So that was a pretty big buyout. But there's just a whole bunch of stuff going on Facebook, and it seems like nothing is being done completely. Everything's kind of halfway done, disorganized, no communication, and Facebook has almost a user base of 1 billion users, so they almost feel like they're invincible. But as we've seen with the SOPA and PIPA protests and a few other things on the internet here in the last year or 2 years, things travel very fast, and Facebook better tread very lightly with all these updates and the way they're treating their users if they want to retain their user base, because I know people who are quitting Facebook every day, and they might be in some trouble if they don't get their act together. So it'll be interesting to see how Facebook finishes up the year, but that's kind of a little wrap-up of what's going on with Facebook so far in 2012. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section below. That's all I have for you today. This is Anson from AnsonAlex.com.